In my early preparation phase, my elbow is flexed and my tricep and bicep is contracting and relaxing. The tricep, which is the antagonistic muscle, is relaxing. The antagonistic muscle helps along with my ulnar and radius to allow movement for elbow flexion. My agonist muscle, which is the bicep, is contracting, causing the elbow to flex in the early preparation phase. The agonist is the prime mover. These two pairing muscles are antagonistic muscles which work in pairs to pull the muscle. The long bones surrounding my elbow joint, which is a hinge joint, are my ulnar, radius, and my humerus. The hinge joint is known as a uniaxial joint because it only allows for flexion and extension. In my late preparation early execution phase, my elbow joint is extended. My tricep is contracting while my bicep is relaxing. In this example, the agonist muscle is the tricep and the antagonist muscle is the bicep. The agonist is the prime mover and the synergists are my pectoral major and my bicep. As I move into the execution phase, my insertion point in my arm pulls on the elbow joint, causing my elbow to extend. In my execution phase, my elbow joint is flexed. My bicep is contracting and my tricep is relaxing. My tricep will be the antagonist muscle and my bicep will be the agonist. In this movement, I also use my shoulder abduction as I am passing the ball across my chest, where I use my pectoralis major and my latimus dorsi. Also in this movement, my traps and abdomen will be tensed as they are helping me control the movement. These muscles will be called the synergists as they are helping the prime mover pull the muscle. In my follow-through phase, there is a clear picture that my bicep and tricep are working in antagonistic pairing. My tricep is contracting while my bicep is relaxing. During the movement, my tricep is the agonist muscle, which is the prime mover, and my bicep is the antagonist muscle, which is relaxing, but also supporting the agonist muscle in the movement. In this action, both of my arms are extended with my pectoralis major, triceps, and abdomen all tense, controlling the movement, so my pass will go in the exact direction I want the ball to go. In my early preparation phase, my leg is flexed, and my quadriceps and hamstrings are contracting and relaxing. The hamstring, which is the agonist muscle, pulls on the bone, causing the lower knee to get pulled down. My antagonist muscle, which is the quadricep, is relaxing, but helping the agonist to flex the knee in the early preparation phase. These two pairing muscles are antagonistic muscles which do work in pairs. The long bone surrounding my knee joint, which is a hinge joint, uses my tibia, fibula, patella, and my femur. The hinge joint is known as a uniaxial joint because it only allows for flexion and extension. In my late preparation, early execution phase, my leg is flexed, and my quadriceps and hamstrings are working together in pairs to pull the muscle. The hamstring is the antagonist muscle, and the agonist muscle is the quadricep. As I am moving into the execution phase, the insertion point in the quad pulls on the patella, causing my leg to extend. Also in this phase, we can see a movement of dorsiflexion on my left foot. The dorsiflexion points my left foot in an upwards direction and is a small movement only including the tibius anterior to control the action. In the execution phase, my leg is flexed. My hamstring is contracting while my quadricep is relaxing. In this phase, the hamstring is the agonist muscle, which is the prime mover, and the antagonist muscle is the quadricep, as it is relaxing while the agonist muscle contracts. In this phase, there is plantar flexion on my right foot. For this movement to occur, there are three muscles controlling the plantar flexion, which is the gastrocnemius, soleus, and the plantaris. Plantar flexion in this movement extends the leg as we can see in the execution of this phase. In my follow-through phase, my leg is extended. My hamstring is relaxing while my quadricep is contracting. In this phase, my quadricep is the agonist muscle, which is the prime mover and is causing my leg to extend. The antagonist muscle, which is the hamstring, is relaxing and supporting the contracting agonist muscle. As we can see in this picture, there is also a full trunk rotation as my hips have rotated 180 degrees to where I am passing the ball. With this trunk rotation happening, this causes my gluteus maximus